Right, this is just a bit of an introduction to honing a plane and a chisel. So you can see here I'm just removing the lever cap, taking the cap iron and the plane iron out, and I'm using a slotted screwdriver just to loosen the locating screw, and I'm pulling back the cap iron and rotating it away. I don't want to be pulling that over the honed edge. So I'm just a little bit of oil on an Indian oil stone there, and you notice I'm putting the plane iron at 90 degrees, and I'm just going backwards and forwards. That just removes the wire edge or any little burr on the back. Now I'm going to put this approximately 30 degrees on the stone, figure of 8 or a W. Nice even pressure, keeping the wrist locked. Wipe off any residue. And now what I'm going to do is, there'll be a wire edge formed from honing that at 30 degrees, so we're just going to run that back across the oil stone. Again, this has a dual purpose, it's keeping your oil stone nice and flat. We'll repeat the process as what we did before, obviously just in reverse. We don't want to be bringing that cap iron across that nice new honed edge, so we just in front. About a millimetre setback should be more than fine for general purpose. Make sure it's nice and square. Use a slotted screwdriver. Please don't be tempted to use the lever cap as I've seen before. And what we'll do is we're just going to set it nice and central on the frog. Lever cap back in, just hand tight. And then what we're going to do is, using the lateral adjustment, we're just going to set that equal either side. As you can see, there's a slight round to my plane iron there. I'll discuss that later in the article. What I'm going to do is just set the depth. Depending on what you're doing, obviously, is for how much is smooth an iron is. So we just want it to be out the mouth of the plane. You see here, it's just a door that we were re-lipping, and you see just thin fine shavings coming off, setting the plane as we're coming forward just at a slight angle. And what we've got here is just a bevel edge chisel. Again, we're going to set it at 90 degrees to the stone, backwards and forwards, and we're just going to remove that wire edge on the back, which you'll create from just general use. So backwards and forwards, wipe off the residue, and what I do is, you notice there, I'm just lay it flat, and then I'm just lifting it to approximately 30 degrees. It's purely down to your experience. It's not set in stone, but you've got to measure it. So figure of 8 or a W, backwards and forwards, keep those wrists locked. We don't want to be rocking on the honed edge. Take off the wire burr on the back at 90 degrees to the stone, and wipe off the residue. Notice how I'm checking for sharpness. I'm taking my thumb across, not with the blade. There you see, one thing that I do is I just nip it through a little bit of softwood, and there you've got a nice, clean, sharp chisel. What we're going to do in the next videos is how to recess hinges, just standard butt hinges. Okay, see you next time.